Hello, everyone. Today we will be discussing relationships, and we are asking the question, when does a man know that you are the one? We are going to be also discussing women who have been in long-term relationships as a girlfriend but desire to be a wife. Here we have an example of a young lady who gave her man an ultimatum. They had been dating 3 years, but no talks of marriage. So Jalen writes, I've been dating this girl for 3 years. She just told me, propose to her within 6 months or she's going back on the dating scene. Jalen says, I want to marry her, but now I feel forced. So there's a phrase known in English psychology and sales. When a person uses a but in a sentence, everything that was said before the but becomes obsolete, and we only focus on what is said after. So in Jalen's case, he says, now I feel forced. And that's the thing. Ladies, when you want marriage, you have to start asking these questions earlier. 3 years is a long time to give a man who may not marry you. And then we have the example of Chrissy and Jim Jones. Chrissy got with Jim in her early 30s. She wanted marriage. She wanted kids. And now in her 50s, she has had neither one, but has definitely been a ride or die for Jim. So we as ladies who want to get married, want to have kids, and want to have a family have to start asking the questions early. We have a study that was done. The study that was done has found that men know early. The study says less than 6 months a man know if the woman he is seeing is wife material or not. So the question stands, are you the one for him? And if you are not the one, how long are you going to remain in that relationship?
Yeah, I rushed her to the altar. I couldn't even give her a chance to look at me and do the and look at me and be like, who is this and who am I marrying? I'm out of here. Yeah, I had to get her and lock her in as soon as I can, bro. As soon as I could. I feel like if you ain't gotta lock them down as soon as you possibly can, then maybe that ain't the one for you to marry, to be all the way 100. Even to this day, I still look around like an imposter. Am I really with Shorty? This is real?
And this man said it. I feel like if you ain't trying to lock her down as soon as you can, she may not be the one for you.
Here for a second. Come here. How true is the statement that you guys know right away or instantly that the person you're dating or pursuing is like the one, quote unquote? Or do you guys know instantly like what category you're gonna put the girl in? This is my forever person. I don't see anything with her. Maybe category. Like, is that an instant thing that you guys know immediately? I always hear people say like, oh, a guy knows immediately, like if he's gonna make you the one, propose, whatever the case may be. So is that something you know immediately, or does it take, some time to fully know that person to make that sort of decision? Do you know instantly, or do you need some more time?
Real talk. A man knows what he wants. And if he wanted you, you'd know it. You've been with him for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, still waiting for him to decide if you're the one. But here's the truth. He already decided. The moment he met you, he knew. And if you're still asking where the relationship is going, he already told you by not moving it forward.
Hey girlfriends. So y'all love that video I put on here so much about don't be looking for no man, okay? And I was serious about that. I felt like I had to bring my husband to give y'all like a part 2 of yes. We Meet the Pains on YouTube too. I just want a shameless plug. But anyway, I wanted my hubby to give y'all his honest opinion. How long does it take a man to know that you the one?
A man of God is gonna know right away, because that man is gonna put his relationship and that woman, he's gonna put it before God and ask God to show him, and God is gonna do that. So, and God is a right now God. You know what I'm saying? So,
right now.
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, God is a right now God.
So right now meaning 2 weeks, a month.
For us, example, our second date, I knew you were the one. I didn't know that you were gonna be my wife, but I knew that you were someone special, that there was something there, and that's why I chose not to go to California and to stay in Texas, because I didn't want to walk away and not see what that was. You know what I mean? And like I said, I had prayed about our relationship, and I asked God, if this is not something of you, get her out the way, remove her.
I was saying that too, ladies, but that's another TikTok.
Because back to going what you were saying earlier, is like when a man is playing games and stuff like that, he's gonna take his time. He's not gonna know. He's not gonna know no time soon. When he's playing his games and doing his things and spinning his wheel, he don't know.
As a man, I'm speaking as a man here, we know very early on, what our intentions are for you. That means after date 1, date 2, we know if you're wife material, girlfriend material, and we're hunters. So we go after what we want. We will not waste time. If we want you, we will do what we have to do to get you, to have you, because we're men. That's what we do. If he's stringing you along, ladies, if it's been months and he hasn't committed to you, he's not calling you his girlfriend, or if it's been years and he hasn't proposed to you, it's because he doesn't want you like that. I'm telling you right now, do not waste your time on men like that, because we will do whatever you allow us to do. And if you allow us to string you along, to play with you, that's exactly what we will do. So if you want a future, if you want a family, then you need to date men who have good intentions for you, who want the same things, who have the same values, because once again, we will play with you if you let us play with you. Don't do it.
This man said, date a man who has good intentions for you, who has good values and morals. A man who wants to get married will let you know up front. That's what he's looking for. Hey, I'm looking for my wife. I'm going to get to know you. And if I get to the point where I realize you are not my wife, I'm out of here. I don't want to waste my time or your time either. And that's the kind of men that if you are looking to get married, you should be talking to and getting to know. A man that already knows he wants a wife, he wants a family soon. Okay. This couple said within the year of meeting, they were married and they are celebrating 10 years of marriage. So this is another point that men know. So if your man is procrastinating, you have to wonder why. And it's not for you to become angry and vindictive and, super upset with him. No. It's not the end of the world if he don't want to marry you, because there is a man in this big world that will marry you. You have to stop wasting your time on the wrong ones.
When a man knows that he's found the one, and he doesn't only like you, he's not only attracted to you, he's not only infatuated with you, he doesn't only love you, but he chooses you. He makes it exclusive. When I came back to Lisa, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt I was ready to be a husband. I didn't want no other woman. I didn't want no other woman. In fact, the whole while I was away from her, it wasn't about another woman. I didn't have another woman when I was away from her. I was getting some things right with God, and by the time I got things right with God and I figured things out with Lisa, all I wanted was Lisa. October, we're going to be hitting 30 years, 3 decades, rocking out together, married. And all I want is Lisa.
But one thing that I know, and I know it's true, is that if you encounter a man, he already knows if he wants to marry you. Usually it happens almost instantly. That idea of love at first sight, it's actually a real thing, especially when it comes to men. In some instances, the moment that he meets you, he starts talking to you, he learns about you, he learns your passions, what makes you tick. See, all of these things are just adding up to one singular conclusion, and that is, she is wifey material. Not all women are wifey material, no, not at all. Some men just look at for an opportunity to hit that. But here's the thing. If he is genuinely interested in something that is long-term, he will tell you in every way that he knows how. Some men aren't that vocal. They're not capable of really communicating in the way that they should. But there'll be other signs, and you'll know them. The way he looks at you, we've all seen that. I know I've done that. The way he spends time with you, the way he invests in you, the way that he knows what's going on in your life, even when you don't think he's paying attention. You see, if a man truly wants you as his wife, he made the decision the first time he met you.
There are a bunch of reasons why a man won't marry his girlfriend. It could be that he's afraid of commitment, or he just really is comfortable with you. He can be unsure if you are his wife. He may not see you long term. Or sometimes he could be making you wait just so he could determine if there's anything better out there for him. So with all that being said, we women that want to get married have to begin to ask these tough questions early.
Friend, he's never going to leave you alone. He knows that you give him life. You do something for him that no other woman was able to do. Probably not even his mama. You have to be the one to put your foot down. You have to be the one. You're basically enabling the shit he does to you by staying. Because he knows that he doesn't deserve you. He knows that you deserve way more. He knows that he cannot even give you a portion of what you deserve, but he also knows that he cannot go out and refine that again. So he does whatever he got to do to keep you there. But because he's not the man for you, you never gonna feel like it's right. Wake up. Wake up.
If you date a man or a woman for that matter, and you keep sex out the picture, you will both come to a very quick conclusion if you're supposed to be together. You will. Now, the women that followed that rule, it was amazing how quick that man came to a decision. Because a man cannot be with you. He cannot be with a woman, and he's not getting sex. God designed him that way. And the second reason God designed sex so strong in a man, and so it would keep driving him back to his wife. Because she likes that closeness. He likes the sex.
There are a few things you can do when you get to the point in your relationship where you recognize and realize that you and this man may not get married. Like one of these gentlemen said, you have to stop enabling him. If you know you want marriage and he's giving you a bunch of excuses and not a direct yes or no, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue to let years and years pass because you don't want to ruffle his feathers? Or are you going to stand on your principles? There are a few things that you can do when you have determined that this man may not marry you. 1, get honest with yourself and with him. Have the hard conversations. and try to get to a conclusion on will you all get married or not. Stop giving this man wife benefits and you are only his girlfriend. Like this last gentleman said, if you take off the table, then you and this man will have the clarity to determine pretty quickly if you are the one or not. Don't beg him, don't nag him, and don't harass him, but you want to ask for clarity. And after you ask for clarity, you want to watch his actions. Is he taking steps to move the relationship forward, or is he still being vague? And finally, stop centering your life around him and begin to do things that will make you happy in the end. Because we have a real life example in Chrissy and Jim. She gave this man over 20 years of her life, and the things that she desired to be a mom, to be a wife, never happened. Are you willing to risk your happiness, your future that you see for yourself for one man who refuses to do the same for you? That's a question that you really need to ask yourself if you are in one of these types of situations. Okay? I hope this video encouraged you. First, yes, men do know immediately if you are the one or not. And then secondly, if you are in a relationship with a man who is not wifing you up, then you have some questions to ask. And then ask yourself, what are you going to do about it? Okay? I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we will talk soon.